Yeah, I don't think I'm getting through that. Oh, jeez.
120-ish people died right here.
Alright, we're at Butch Cassidy's boyhood home. What's up? I got some good rest last night. I am warm again, which is very nice. And today I have a really good ride planned. I'm going about 400 miles. I probably will stop at a hotel along the way, but I'm going to see some national parks and check out some different trails and continue this journey back to Farmington, Utah. Look at this beautiful map of the United States. Right now, I am currently in St. George, Utah. My plan for today's ride is I'm going to head up through Snow Canyon, which is a beautiful canyon, and then over to Zion's National Park, and up through, we'll pass Bryce Canyon, and then take 89, which you'll hit Panguitch, and all these cool little towns that have a lot of character, all the way up through here. I'll probably stop in about, I don't know, Circleville area around here, and then wake up and then make my whole drive all the way back to I-15, up through Salt Lake, up to the Great Salt Lake, and to Farmington, my final destination, if you can see it up there. So I would say about, I don't know, 500 miles left. Let's do it.
Little chilly day here in St. George, Utah. About to have some fun. I got this sweet scarf, as you can tell. I mean, I look sweet right now. I'm gonna fit in. I'm gonna look as cool as, I mean, I might get invited into a biker gang. When you wear a scarf like this, everyone's trying to recruit you. Don't even have to get off the bike for this, which is nice. Fill up the old Himalayan. This canyon's pretty epic. One time I was running down this canyon, I didn't pay, I didn't think I needed to, and a guy chased me down. Speedy guy. Thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna pull up here off the side and start flying the drone. You can't fly a drone? Alright, yeah, I'll bring it down. Woo! Look at that rock wall right there. Got some people climbing. I know a lot of people climb to the top of that. Maybe do some rappelling. Utah, baby. Oh, a lot of people camping out here. Pretty great place to camp. This guy's right here. He's got a good little hill to climb. It's pretty steep right after this. All the lava rock is awesome too. I know there's some lava tubes up here that make little caves. Alright, we're leaving Snow Canyon now. Heading into Dixie National Forest right here. Alright, we're here. So this is where the Mountain Meadow Massacre happened. In the 1850s, a group of about 150 immigrants from Arkansas, they were traveling to California, and they came through this valley here. So a bunch of false rumors were spread about these immigrants. So the church leader, Brigham Young, told some local leaders to leave them alone, but the leaders didn't wait for the message, and they attacked, and then they hid their crimes. And then it got discovered later, and they were excommunicated, and they went into hiding. And
They did actually execute one person for their crimes here, and they were hung right here on this land.
all the LDS, they were on alert. They've been persecuted a lot throughout their history. And this local militia just was on edge and just committed a huge act of terror, and they killed almost all of them. Separated men and women and children, and they killed, I think, everyone but about 15 of these little kids.
120-ish people died right here.
The LDS Church has taken a lot of accountability with this and made a big monument for them. Got the Arkansas flag there. That's where the group is from.
So the army actually came across a lot of these bodies after the massacre, and they made a big monument and buried them right here. But the monument has been pretty beat up over the years, so I think in the 90s they came and fixed it up, and they found about 30 bodies. And what they did is they buried, they put Arkansas soil down right here, and they buried them on top of the Arkansas soil to pay a little special tribute to them.
This is the old Spanish Trail, historic route right here. The Spanish had sent early explorers up through here. They came up through Arizona from New Mexico. And I know they were sorely disappointed. The Spanish were really making their way up here looking for gold. They couldn't stop looking for it, so they just kept pushing north. Oh, this is great. Just gonna plow through this section here and see if there's any good camp spot. Just a creek. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting through that today. But I will turn around. Make way. Alright, we're entering the Paiute Indian Reservation right here. Can't really get to it, but probably pull off and look at it. See the foundation of another one right next to it. Chimney's still there. Head up to Silver City, an old mining town. Talking like old West style town. You know, gunslingers and outlaws and museum and ghost town. Yeah, this is an old silver mining town back in the 1800s. I'm sure it attracted quite the wild crew of people. You get off the stagecoach and step onto that.
And the pretty crazy thing is they found silver in the sandstone here, and that was unheard of at the time.
This street was once bumping right here, but this is not the place you wanted to end up at night. Just the Silver Reef Jail, and it doesn't look too accommodating. Small little thing. Double thick walls, metal doors. Let's see if we can get a look inside. That jail would suck. But this was the original street where you had a saloon right here. It's a cool spot though. Really pretty backdrop. And so you can check out a mine. Give you an example of what the mine was like. Here's one of them. Let's just roll right up to it. Oh yeah. There you go. That's a deep, dark mine shaft. I don't know if I want to be working down there. Oh jeez. There's my brake club, my foot peg to restrap my bike up, my bag up here. It'll be very nice when they have panniers to just hook onto. It's kind of cool. Unknown graves.
All right, we're at Butch Cassidy's boyhood home. It's cool. It's a $2,000 reward. So Butch Cassidy, he moved here when he was like 14, lived here for about 4 years, and then I think he was a miner and eventually just a little adventurer, a bank robber. Started the Hole in the Wall gang. I think they robbed banks and trains, and then they had to flee to Bolivia, where some say that they died there, some say they got away. Parker was his name, better known as Butch Cassidy.
After hours. Let's call that number.
Butch Cassidy, this is Laura. How can I help you?
Hi, I was calling to see if I'm at your motel. I was seeing if there's a room I could get for the night.
Yeah, give me just a second and I'll be right up there.
How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for opening up. Do you have any wild facts about Butch Cassidy that I couldn't get from there?
Probably not. I didn't just probably know the same.
Are you from right here?
I grew up here since I was 7. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Here the whole time since then.
I know. I feel like I came by like probably 10 years ago and it was just there. There was no parking lot, no commercialized thing. I had to ask someone like, yeah, I think it's that one at the end.
Yeah.
And you just walked up and now it's like,
Yeah. Now they've got a whole.
that's kind of cool.
Actually, just this year, I'm trying to remember. I think it became a national monument.
Oh, it did.
I think, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So just recently, they've turned it into that. So.
I just made it to the hotel. What a great day. I made it to Mountain Meadow, went through Gunlock, went through Zion's, went to Butch Cassidy's house, and went about 200 miles. So I think tomorrow I'm just going to pin it home. I still got about 200 miles to go.
Hello, cat. Beautiful day here. About to take off from Circleville. See if we can stay warm this morning. A little spot to stay. Good people. Had some great Mexican food last night. Now we're off on the road again. That time of the trip where my battery's almost out and I've wrapped my pants around my neck and bought some construction glove to stay warm. So maybe it's time to call it. I'm gonna pin it all the way home.
Finally made it home. What an adventure. Getting a bike, heading through the deserts of Nevada, going through the mountains in Utah and the dark and the cold and all the national parks and all the cool history we saw. It was just a great ride. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up.
If you want to keep going on some more adventures, subscribe.
Yes, there he is. I made it back. Come here, my boy. Look at this little guy. I'm a complete idiot when it comes to working on my own bike.
This feels like I'm in like Scotland now. Supposedly this area is haunted, this old homestead.